Adam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. Now, Brad and Marty?
Hello.
Hello.
Awesome. You guys
Hey
got
guys, how are you?
Good, mate.
10 minutes. Go for it.
Thanks, Taryn.
Thanks.
Adam bloody Lambert, hello.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, really good, mate. And what's up with you?
Not much. I'm just relaxing here. I have some work to do tomorrow. It's the end of my day. I've had a crazy week, and I couldn't be happier right now. I think they're great.
I bet. And you're not hungover at the moment, are you? Because a lot of people are saying, God, he must have had a big night celebrating the number one.
I did have a couple of drinks last night.
Oh, yeah, a couple of beverages, Just a few.
Yes, I did. And I had a great time with some close friends in New York, so it was wonderful.
I'm sure you only party in moderation, Just 1 or 2 drinks and then you're off home to sleep, yeah.
Lately I kind of have to, yeah, with my schedule, with all that I'm doing.
Oh, don't tell me you're becoming Granddad Lambert.
I'm just, I want to be able, when I get on stage and I get to sing for my fans, I want to be at my best. You know what I mean? So that's my priority.
It's not because you've turned 30 recently, because I am shortly, and I'm shit scared of it. I'm not looking forward to it. Are you handling it all right in your 30s?
The hangovers do last longer.
Don't they?
True.
I had a 3-dayer the other day. It was painful. It wasn't good. Hey, so also, I mean, the big thing with number one, which is amazing, congratulations, is the fact that you've made history being the first openly gay man to be number one.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even realize that was a milestone that hadn't been reached until I was told that, and I'm really excited. I think that it kind of proves a point that music doesn't have an orientation.
No.
Good music is good music, and I think music can kind of transcend a lot. And I think that in essence, what me reaching number one is being able to say is, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter, and maybe to the other artists out there that are working towards this goal, to younger gay and lesbian teenagers who have someone to look up to that says, oh look, I can reach my dreams if I just try and work really hard. I think all around it's a really, really, really great thing.
I find it bizarre that there is actually the need to point out that you are the first openly gay man at number one. Like, it's just a weird fact that needs to be pointed out.
Well, especially here in America, anything that has to do with gay is obsessed over.
Yeah.
So it's something that I've grown very used to. It's something that people are very fixated on. And, like I said, the good news is that when I accomplish things like this, it proves a point. It proves a point that we're moving forward and that things are changing.
Yeah, no, congratulations. I guess the other big thing for you personally now is that you're in a relationship, and we've had heaps of people ask us, how's it going being in a relationship and being openly gay and being the figure that you are?
It's great. I mean, I'm so happy. I think everybody wants companionship.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty human, and I think, I also had a really great time being single for many years, but, being in a relationship is this wonderful sense of balance and security, and it feels good, and it makes you not put all your eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? Like if something, goes wrong at work, I can be upset about it, but I have something outside of my career that I really, really care about that makes me happy. So,
is it hard being in a relationship, being a public figure? Like, do they ever get jealous?
It definitely has its set of challenges, but I haven't encountered too much of difficulty of it.
Right.
I think I stay pretty private. Like, he and I, we spend a lot of time at home, and, in LA I can go out to dinner, and we don't really get bothered that much. So it's been pretty cool.
Good on you. Well, we actually have a bit of a would you rather that we wanted to throw your way, which just out of curiosity more than anything.
Sure.
Okay, this is... Would you rather...
Oh, that was an evil laugh.
Yeah. You can see where this is going.
Would you rather...
I guess.
Would you rather massage Simon Cowell or John Travolta?
Would I rather massage?
Yeah.
Neither.
None of them. Ooh.
If you had to.
If I had to, probably Travolta.
All right, good. Who would you go straight for, Adam?
Who would I go straight for?
Yeah.
Oh man, I think Evan Rachel Wood is really hot.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got like a whole bunch of questions from our listeners, because yesterday when we found out that we were lucky enough to interview you, we put it out on Twitter, which I know you have millions of followers, and we said, look, what are some questions that you'd like to ask? So can we ask you a few listener questions?
Yeah, certainly, yeah.
All right, the first question is from Annalise Lee. She says, are you coming back to New Zealand anytime soon?
I certainly hope so. Yeah, I mean, I think in the next few months when we start doing some promo down under, I'm sure I'll make a stop there. I love New Zealand. We had an amazing show there when I played there a couple years back. I mean, it was one of the tour highlights for sure. The energy in the room was like through the roof, and we had a great show. So I definitely hope to come back soon.
Yeah, we can have a couple of quiet shandies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two 30-year-olds can hang out. Yeah. Another question from Catherine Cross. She says, on your new Trespassing album, what one's the hardest one to sing live on your new album?
Well, I haven't sung all of them yet. I think, I'm saving some of the more challenging ones for later. I think like Underneath is probably one of the more challenging songs to sing. So
we've actually had a lot of
it's such a powerful song. I'm excited to get it live on stage at some point soon.
A lot of people are asking about that Underneath song. They're saying that because it's so powerful, it would have been so hard to record and keep yourself composed while actually doing it.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. It was. And it's funny is some songs on the album we really, really fine-tuned and went back and recorded parts and did lots of different takes on it. But Underneath was interesting because we managed to capture the vocal that you guys all hear, the one that's on the album. That's one of the first ones. So it was kind of one of those songs where you didn't want to overthink it. Just the kind of the first natural approach to it was the one that really felt the most honest.
This one is interesting from a listener who tweeted through asking us for you to talk with your belly button. Is this something that we should know about, or is this a bizarre kind of like Lambert Glitter Tribe thing that they go on about?
I have no damn idea what the hell that's about.
See, that's weird, isn't it? I was like, how are we going to get him to talk with his belly button over the phone? You figure it out. But anyway, I mean...
How do you know I'm not talking with it right now?
Oh, maybe you are, with a bit of blue lint in there, because it's always blue. Now, with this Twitter thing, right, you've got millions of followers. You're kind of like the head of a cult. I mean, anything you say, you've got people around the world that will just, like, do anything. Is it nuts?
Yeah, Twitter is kind of freaky in that regard. It is. It's a very powerful tool. I love that I can connect with my fans and kind of see what they're thinking and what they're talking about, and it's powerful.
Because...
I mean, I've seen it before. Like I've had maybe like an article or something that maybe wasn't entirely supportive, and the Glamily, like I like to call them, they've got my back. They will go after these people.
Yeah. I mean, because the last time we talked to you, we actually did a Twitter campaign to get in touch with you, and all the New Zealanders tweeted, and we ended up getting an interview with you. Do you remember that by any chance?
It's not ringing a bell, but that's great.
Right.
I'm glad that happened.
What would happen if you tweeted right now? If you tweeted Brad and Marty?
You guys would probably get a lot of hits.
You should do it for us, Adam. We all love followers.
Social experiment.
Yeah.
But it is amazing because like you said, it's instant. The moment that you say something, then everybody just goes bananas. And like the moment that we said that we were going to talk to you, then all of a sudden everybody goes nuts.
We get followers.
Yeah, we get followers. We're like, oh God, quickly ask all these questions. You're a popular figure.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, it's pretty cool. And I'm glad now that, after the last couple of years, I finally have new material that people can get into, you know what I mean? So that I'm using my public figureness, my notoriety, I can use it, for what I'm good at.
So, and also being at number one, there's the New Zealand artist at the moment who's number 3 on iTunes. Have you heard of Kimbra?
Yeah, I have heard of Kimbra, but I actually was just listening to her album today. I
Really?
just bought it. It's very interesting. I like it. It's super different.
It's really cool because she's from my hometown in Hamilton in New Zealand. So it's a small little town known for boy races and STDs. So it's quite awesome to see that she's doing well. And what did you think of the album? You're only one listen down, aren't you?
I was really intrigued by it. I thought it was really fresh. It doesn't sound like a lot of other stuff, which in today's music scene it's so common for everything to sound alike. So I was really impressed with how original it was.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that is awesome. And just quickly, for people that haven't bought your new album, Trespassing, just quickly sum it up. Why should people buy your new album? What will they get from it?
Well, I mean, you kind of get two different sides of my personality on the album. The first half of the album is very upbeat and playful, and it has a lot of attitude, and it's dance-driven. And it's, it is very current sounding, but it borrows a lot from funk and disco and house music from the past, so it has a little bit of a throwback feel. And then the second half of the album is very personal, and it gets a bit dark. So I think there's kind of something for everybody on this album. And I think a lot of people that that have heard about it through word of mouth, a lot of people are saying, according to friends of mine, wow, I didn't know this is where Adam was going to go, but I really like it. So I think it's a surprise, and should give it a listen.
Well, you've sold it to me, Adam. You've sold it to me. I'm going to go and buy it now.
Sounds like an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's wild. I mean, it's wild. That first half of the album is nonstop. You might be sweating by the end of it.
Good. That's what I like in music. All right, Adam, thank you so much for joining us.